brothers and sisters of United Service. I would like to tell you a little bit devotional in this interesting times that we actually live, and we can't really have a real church, but through social media, through cameras, video cameras, we can actually talk to each other, which is awesome. And what I would like to do, first of all, I tell you, Christ is risen, and He's risen indeed. And this is a very important message to all of us Christians. And this is first time, I believe, in our life that we're celebrating inside our homes. We can't really get to the church, but I believe this is going to be a great time when we as a family can be connected. As brothers and sisters, we can be connected in a spirit of truth, which is Holy Spirit, because this is our helper, and that helper will give us joy and ability to celebrate Passover, Easter, resurrection of Jesus Christ, because He's done a lot for us. And the passage I would like to read right now, we can find in Bible, Mark chapter 16, and I'm going to start from verse 9. It's saying, when Jesus rose early on the first day of the week, He appeared first to Mary Magdalene, out of whom He had driven 7 demons. She went and told those who had been with Him and who were mourning and weeping. When they heard that Jesus was alive and that she had seen Him, they did not believe it. Afterward, Jesus appeared in a different form to 2 of them while they were walking in the country. They returned and reported to the rest, but they did not believe them either. Later, Jesus appeared to 11 as they were eating. He rebuked them for their lack of faith and for their stubborn refusal to believe those who had seen Him after He had risen. He said to them, "Go into all the world and preach the gospel to all creation. Whoever believes and is baptized will be saved, but whoever does not believe will be condemned." And I would like to stop right here and just tell you a few points, important points for us. Number one, when Jesus risen from the death, he appeared to a couple of disciples. They went and shared the good news to other disciples, but those didn't believe it. And we can see the 11 disciples of Jesus. They were eating, or they were in their home inside. And when He showed up in Mark, it's a pretty straight, direct message when He said He rebuked them for their lack of faith and for their stubborn refusal to believe. I hope none of us today lacking on faith. I hope none of us today have a stubborn refusal to believe that Jesus Christ is resurrected. But the most important message Jesus gave to disciples, or is written in the Bible, that we all have to go into the world, and we have to preach the gospel to all creation. And I believe in the last days on earth, before Jesus will show up again, not from resurrection, not from death, but as a king of kings, as a creator, God. When He's gonna show up again, He will ask you and me. He will ask you and me, what we're lacking. Are we lacking in faith? Are we stubborn of refusal to believe that Jesus actually resurrected from death? Are we stubborn to be home and not to share gospel with the other people in this difficult time? That's what we have to understand. And I hope this message will go along with you, and you will be able to share with other people about resurrection of Christ, about Jesus Christ Himself. And this is what's going on. It's not our choice, but Jesus clearly said, whoever believes and baptized will be saved. Think about this. if we're going to go and share the message, if we're going to go and share the gospel with other people, some people will choose to believe that Jesus rose from dead. They will choose to believe and they will get baptized to be saved because he promised. That's his words right here. So please, disciples of Jesus Christ, my dear brothers and sisters, don't be shy. Don't be scared. Don't refuse to believe, but actually take this message and go share with other people because they want to be saved or they need to be saved. And we see that there's some people who will not believe. They will be condemned. They will be condemned with this world, and we know what's going to happen with them. It's a bad story. At the end, they're not going to be with Jesus. They're not going to be saved. That is why it's so important as us, children of God, who knows the truth, go share this message. So what we can do? Well, number one, you can call your brothers and sisters in faith and tell them about resurrection of Jesus Christ. You can simply tell them Christ is risen. And I hope believers will answer his reason from death. And he risen indeed. The second thing what you can do, you can text people that you think they may be disconnected. Maybe they don't have a lot of relatives. Maybe they don't have parents. Maybe they don't have brothers, sisters. Why not you give them a call and encourage them and tell them, hey, you know what? What about I'm going to pray about you right now, right over the phone. And number three, it's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great time when you can say, you know what about I'm going to be in prayer for church? What about I'm going to be in prayer for people who need to be saved? What about I'm going to be in prayer and help those who lacking in faith?